Welcome back to the worst channel in all of YouTube. I'm TipGames420, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Figuarts Son Goku, the lowest born Saiyan, alternatively known as the Target exclusive Saiyan Saga Goku. And he was set to release as a retail exclusive, meaning Walmart and Target, in March, but he ended up getting pushed back to April. Not entirely sure what happened, probably some kind of shipping delay or some shit like that. And I can safely tell you this guy is a pain in the ass to find. I went to two completely different Targets on two different occasions each to try and find this guy, and I came back empty-handed. So, because I wasn't exactly feeling like confronting the Titano Machina and or traveling to the Target in Valhalla for a Goku figure, some alternative measures were taken. In any case, let's cut the bullshit and get this hopefully quick shit show on the road. And I'm gonna quickly run through Goku's box, since it's exactly what you'd expect out of Figuarts at this point. You get a clear window that shows Goku and a couple of his accessories. You get his name on the window, picture of him, some grayscale pictures in the background. Bottom right hand corner of the box you get all the usual logos and shit. In the bottom left hand corner you get designed by Tamashii Nations in Japan, Bandai Spirits Maiden. On the side of the box you get his name on a clear window, which repeats again on the cardboard. On the bottom of the box you get his name and a picture of his face. On the side you get his name, his face, and his hand. On the very top you get his face and clear window that continues from the front. And on the very back of the box you get all the usual blurbs and product shots and shit. If you want to take a look at any of this, go ahead and pause the video, you lazy fuck. I'm not going to do it for you. And then you get the distributor information, which is just riveting to see. With all that out of the way, let's get Goku out of his very basic box. Because I couldn't be bothered to do comparisons like how I normally do them, I'm just gonna run through the aesthetics on this guy, since it's effectively the exact same thing as the SDCC Goku with some slight variations here or there. First and most obvious difference is the fact this guy has a completely different set of faces to the SDCC version, which we'll get to when we get to it. And then he's got the Kaio logo on his back, where the SDCC one has the Kame-san logo. And beyond that, the only really noteworthy difference on the aesthetics front is the darker orange they went with for this guy. And for a quick comparison, here is the SDCC Goku. Obviously you can see the faces are different, like I just fucking said. You can see the color on his gi is ever so slightly brighter on the SDCC version. Also, the logos on the front of his shirt look just a little bit different. I think this one's a little more faded and the strokes are a little bit thinner on this one, but I'm not sure. As you can see, aside from some minor differences here and there, these two are effectively identical to each other. Like I said, the logos on their backs are different. I guess there's not much else to say on that front, so let's move on. Taking a look at what Goku comes with, he doesn't have a lot, but it gets the job done. You get 3 additional faces, looking to his right stern face, a full-on yelling face, and a gritted teeth face. All of them capture Goku's likeness from the Saiyan saga well. In addition to the faces, you get 3 pairs of hands. They're all recycled from other 2.0 Gokus. Open palm blasting, martial arts stance, and grabbing Kamehameha hands. They're 2.0 Goku hands. They're oddly posed, but they get the job done, and they swap onto the figure easy enough, so I don't really have too much to complain about there. And lastly, Goku comes with an alternate windswept hair sculpt to recreate his stance against Vegeta, and it looks fine. From some angles it looks kind of weird, but it's there to serve a specific purpose. The only other issue that I have beyond that, I guess, is that it does take some force to get it onto the figure. But beyond that, it's a fair spread of accessories. And in the end, I think this guy is a decent figure for what he's worth. For a $30 retail price, you're getting one of the best 2.0 Gokus that Tamashii have made. And if it weren't for the SDCC version, I'd say this is probably the best standalone 2.0 base form Goku, but the SDCC and soon-to-be released Tamashii web shop exclusive versions exist.
Exist? Yeah, I've been trying.
So, yeah, he's not quite the best 2.0 base Goku, but he's still up there. And to that end, if you're not quite willing to blow over $100 for a Goku figure, he's got all the accessories you're gonna need out of a Saiyan Saga Goku, and I gotta admit I've had fun messing around with this guy. That said, I can see why you wouldn't want to spend $40 to $90 for what's now seen as dated engineering. And really, to get the best of both worlds, you're gonna have to pull a Sonic 3 and Knuckles and buy this guy and the SDCC version to get the complete package, which if you really have a stack of cash to burn, then yeah, I could see reasonably doing that. Although if you don't mind waiting, the kind-hearted Saiyan Goku is set to release in April, so if you're a normie and you don't mind waiting, probably could just say fuck it and below 30 on that. I have no idea how good that figure is. I am not going to speak to how good it is because I don't have it and it hasn't released yet. But with all that said, I think I've wasted enough time rambling on, and I feel like I've given my 2 cents for what they're worth. So yeah, that's really all there is to say. This has been Dipper Games 420, and I'll see you guys next time.